Hey guys, the Bears fan of 602 for you trial number X3. So we decided to cheese it. We were talking about in the live stream, and turns out it works. So I made Altar my lead. I put the Burning Stone on him to make sure he died right away. I took Cannon Friend. Cannon needs to die. Rowgen needs to stay under 35% HP, and he gets his defensive boost from Guardian Cloak. So Guardian Cloak boosts defense by 360% when unit's HP drops below 35%, and slight boost to BC drop rate when attacking. That doesn't matter. You could get 2 of these from Leon's Deception back in the day, and you could turn one into an Aegis Cloak, or you could turn them into Aegis Cloak, whatever it is, which most people did. But if you kept one, like I did, I kept one of each, you could use it. Now the other requirement is you use Stealth Robe on Rowgen as well. Removes the chance of being targeted when HP is below half. So basically, what my understanding is, it basically stops her from using her abilities, and she only attacks. Now, I was taking more than 1 damage until I went back, and mine was Breaker, so it wasn't high enough defense. So I put 11 imps on my Rowgen, and I had enough defense to make it only 1 damage. You can do it the other way. It's a little bit more tedious. You got to pay attention. I just said, forget it. I don't care. I'm doing it this way. So decided to do it this way. Apparently, you can do it with Cannon and Rowgen. You don't need Altar. Altar just makes it quicker. Currently, Matt's actually testing it on his Brave account to see, but we're pretty sure it works. You just need what I would do is I get rid of Fujin Tonics and take Divine Light. The other cures are too much HP. If you go above the 35% threshold, you take a lot of damage, so you don't want that. So for turn 1, you Angel Idol, which is obviously what we did. Go from there. And then you really just let it go to auto. It was about a 50-minute fight. I just let it go. Actually, I only ended up using 1 Lunar Treat. Now, I thought of Lunar Treat. I was looking up. I'm like, because the one time I tried this twice. The first time I did it when I was taking damage, I backed out of it because I was like, I don't want to deal with this, so I want to make it quicker. I was using cures, and sometimes I'd hit over 35%, and I would take a huge hit. So I looked stuff up, and I was like, man, there's that item that heals over time. And it was a 3-turn one, so I'm like, let's go ahead and use it. It's called Lunar Treat. Looked it up, ended up being pretty good here, so you can see had about let's where we end here, 750, and I jumped to about 1100, and does that for 3 turns, so it's a nice boost. It ends up working out pretty good. In the end, I only had to use 1 Lunar Treat. From there on out, I actually stayed pretty good where I was at for HP wise, which was good. I feel kind of bad doing it this way. Honestly, man, it was so frustrating. Because if you didn't beat it day 1, it was pretty hard. I was actually really close to beating it. I kept getting to like 30% and below with this setup I was using. But I was tired of wasting 50 energy. So I'm going to go ahead and go back and try to beat it. A lot of the speculations is it'll be a lot easier when Trident and Altar 7 stars come out. The people were thinking those were made for this trial, and that's why it's a lot more difficult now that they fixed it, from what I'm reading. So that's a possibility. But this trial drove me crazy. Now, a lot of people told me when you get her from beating the trial, she comes Sphere Frogged already. I think they were playing a joke on me because mine's definitely not Sphere Frog. So a bunch of people told me that it comes with 2 sphere slots already, but that was not the case for me. So I don't know. Guess they're just playing a joke on me. Anyways, last live stream, not the one today where we talked about this, but the one before we talked about it as well, and I was going to test it, but I ended up doing it. A lot of people said this actually doesn't work. So I was going to test it, and then I got busy, and then the guy that I've put on my friends list that had the Rowgen ended up taking it down when I was actually going to test it. So I was like, crap, well, I'll just have to wait. So during this live stream, we talked about it. I was like, you know what, forget it. It's just a Sphere Frog, and then will turn out to be a Sphere Frog and Imps. But I don't really plan on using this trial unit, so I'm not going to use the Sphere Frog on her. So it is what it is. I mean, I have a couple Sphere Frogs sitting from daily achievements. I think like 3, maybe more, or something like that. So I have lots of Sphere Frogs still, so I'm good. But as you can see, it's very long, 50 minutes. I saw someone posted, they said it took them 1.5 hours. Maybe that's without Altar. Altar helps quite a bit. But either way, ended up working out really good here. She's not able to cast anything. I'm guessing, like I said, because of Stealth Robe. She can only normal attack. So and it's pretty much just pretty weak here. It's just a little minuscule damage, but ended up beating it. I know it's the cheese way. I'm sorry, but it looks like if you have a cannon or you have a Rowgen, you can beat this trial. You just need to get the opposite as your friend. So you need a friend with this setup for Rowgen, and you need a cannon, or vice versa. I don't know if there's any other units that give a leader skill that gives status immunities and defensive buff. If there is, you probably could use that one. You really need that defensive buff and use status immunities. That's the biggest thing. So those are the two huge things that you really need. It's a lot easier if you can do Altar, Cannon, and Rowgen. But if you can't, then looks like Cannon and Rowgen will work. So here she is, Temptress. I freaking hate her. So alright guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share, and we'll see you later. I was looking for a Sphere Frog.